Continued to propel our progress since independence too. As we salute the tricolor tomorrow, today we will also be paying homage to the memory of all freedom fighters whose sacrifices won India independence on 78 years ago. After regaining our freedom, we also became a democracy with universal adult franchise. In other words, we, the people of India, put the power to shape our destiny in the hands of each of us without restrictions of gender, religion, and other factors that had barred many people from voting in other democracies. In spite of many challenges, the people of India made a successful transition to democracy. The transition was a natural reflection of our ancient democratic ethos. India had the oldest republics of the world. It is rightly acknowledged as the mother of democracy. When we adopted the constitution, it provided the edifice of democracy. We built democratic institutions that strengthened the practice of democracy. We prize our constitution and our democracy above everything else. As we look back on the past, we must not forget the pain inflicted by the partition of the country. Today, we observed Vibhajan Vibhishika Smriti Divas. Terrible violence was witnessed and millions were forced to relocate due to partition. Today, we pay tributes to the victims of follies of history. Our constitution contains 4 values as the 4 pillars upholding our democracy. They are justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. These are our civilizational principles that we rediscover during the freedom struggle. Keeping these principles foremost in mind, we started a new journey in 1947. After the long years of foreign rule, India was in utter poverty at the time of independence. But in the 78 years since then, we have made extraordinary progress in all fields. India is well on the way to becoming a self-reliant nation and is moving ahead with great confidence. In the economic field, our achievements are the more noticeable. With a GDP growth of 6.5% in the last fiscal, India is the fastest growing among the major economies in the world. Even amid stress in the global economy, demand at home is phasing ahead. Inflation has remained under control. Exports are rising. All key indicators show the economy in the pink of health. This is as much due to the carefully calibrated reforms and sagacious economic management due to hard work and dedication of our workers and farmers. A large number of people have been pulled out of poverty through good governance. The government has been running a series of welfare initiatives for the poor and for also those who have risen above the poverty line but are still vulnerable. Our business leaders, small and medium industries and traders have also exhibited a can-do spirit. What was needed was removing the bottlenecks in the path of wealth creation. This is so visible when it comes to infrastructure development over the past decade. We have expanded and strengthened the national highway network under the Bharatmala Pariyojana. The railways too have innovated, introducing new type of trains and coaches equipped with the latest technologies. The inauguration of the rail link in Kashmir Valley is a major accomplishment. Rail connectivity with the valley will boost trade and tourism in the region and open new economic possibilities. The engineering marvel at Kashmir is a historic milestone of our country. The country is rapidly urbanizing, hence the government has been paying special attention to improve the conditions of the cities. Addressing the key area of urban transport, the government has expanded metro rail facilities. The government considers the basic amenities of life as rightful claims of the citizens. The Jal Jeevan Mission is making progress in providing tap water supply to rural households. In the health sector, we have been witnessing a paradigm shift with a variety of initiatives under Ayushman Bharat, the largest healthcare scheme of its kind in the world. This scheme has already provided cover to more than 55 crore people. The government extended this benefit to all senior citizens of the age of 70 years and above, regardless of their income. As inequalities in access are removed, the poor and the lower middle class also benefit from the best possible healthcare facilities. In this digital age, it is apt that one sector in India that has seen the most dramatic advances is information technology. Nearly all villages have 4G mobile connectivity, and the remaining few thousands will be covered soon. This has made possible large-scale adoption of digital payment technologies in which India has become a world leader in a short span. It has also supported direct benefit transfer, which ensures that welfare benefits reach the intended beneficiaries without glitch and leakage. More than half of the total number of digital transactions in the world take place now in India. These developments have created a vibrant digital economy whose contribution to the country's GDP is increasing year on year. Artificial intelligence is the next stage of technological advancement and has already entered our lives. The government has launched the India AI mission to strengthen the country's AI's capabilities. It is also helping to build AI models that answer to India's specific requirements. As we aspire to become a global AI hub by 2047, our focus will remain on making the best use of technology for the common people to improve their lives by improving governance. The all-round economic growth, complemented by social sector initiatives, has placed India well on the path of becoming a developed economy by 2047. With the nation marching ahead during the Amrit Kal, I see all of us contributing to the best of our ability. I believe there are three sections of the society that will lead us on this path: youth, women, and the communities that had for long remained on the margins. Our youth have finally found the right environment for the realization of their dreams. The national education policy has brought in far-reaching changes, aligning learning with values and skills with tradition. Employment opportunities are booming. For those with entrepreneurial aspirations, the government has created the most conducive ecosystem. I am sure that Subhanshu Shukla's space journey to the International Space Station has fired a whole generation to dream bigger. It will prove extremely helpful for India's upcoming human spaceflight program, Gaganyaan. Brimming with a new confidence, our youth are making a mark in sports and games. Chess, for example, is now dominated by India's youngsters like never before. We foresee transformative changes which will establish India as a global sporting powerhouse under the vision contained in the National Sports Policy 2025. Our daughters are our pride. They are breaching barriers in every field, including in the areas of defense and security. Sports are among the important indicators of excellence, empowerment, and potential. A 19-year-old girl and a 30-year-old woman from India are the finalists in FIDE Women's World Cup for Chess Championship. This underlines the sustained and globally comparable excellence across generations among our women. The gender gap in employment has also been reducing. With Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, the empowerment of women is no longer a slogan but a reality. We are moving ahead towards the future with sustained good governance and zero tolerance for corruption. Here, I am reminded of an important statement by Mahatma Gandhi. He had quoted, and I quote, "Corruption and hypocrisy ought not to be inevitable products of democracy. Let us pledge to realize Gandhiji's ideal and weed out corruption. This year, we had to face the scourge of terrorism. Killing innocent citizens on a holiday in Kashmir was cowardly and utterly inhuman. India responded in a decisive manner and with steely resolve. Operation Sindhu showed that our armed forces are prepared to meet any eventuality when it comes to guarding the nation. With strategic clarity and technical capability, they destroyed terrorist hubs across the border. I believe Operation Sindoor will go down in history as an example of humanity's fight against terrorism. In our response, what was most noticeable was our unity, which is also the most befitting response to those who wanted us to divide us. Our unity was on display also in multi-party delegations of the members of parliament that reached out to various nations to explain India's position. The world has taken note of India's stance and that we will not be an aggressor, but we will not hesitate to retaliate in defense of our citizens. Operation Sindhu was also a test case of Atmanirbhar Bharat mission in the defense sector. The outcome has proved that we are on the right path. Our indigenous manufacturing has achieved the critical level that make us self-sufficient in meeting many of our security requirements. These are landmark achievements in India's defense history since independence. I would like to take this opportunity to urge all of you to do what you can to protect the environment. To respond to the challenge of climate change, we must also change. We must change our habits and our worldview. We must change our relationship with our land, rivers, mountains, and with flora and fauna. With contribution from all of us, we will leave behind a planet in which life will be flourishing in natural order. To conclude my message, let us all make India a self-reliant and a developed nation. On behalf of our President of India, I once again extend my greetings for Independence Day. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.